Today we're doing NBA Imperialism, but every player's height is reversed. So Steph Curry goes from being 6'2" to 2'6", and LeBron James goes from being 6'9" to 9'6". But as usual, we got to start off spinning the wheel of NBA teams to see which team will be attacking first. We land on the Atlanta Hawks. Then we come over to our map of all the NBA teams, put the arrow spinner on the Hawks. We spin the arrow and see where it lands. It is pointing to the Hornets, so the Hawks will be attacking the Hornets to start. All right, so we're in game now. I've reversed everybody's height, and you can see how things can get a little crazy. I mean, Trae Young is tiny, then Clint Capella is huge. Most of the players are big on the Hornets, except for Mark Williams, who is only 6 inches tall. I mean, these games are going to be wild. I have no idea what's going to happen. Let's hop right into this first one. So how these games will work, I took the starting 5 from every NBA team according to ESPN's depth charts, and they face off in a 5v5 to 21 points. The attacking team is away while the defending team is home. Game 1 was a complete blowout with Capella being 10'6" and Jalen Johnson at 9'6". The Hawks were pretty OP, winning 22-4. So the Hawks take over North Carolina there. They're looking like they're going to be a strong team with 2 players over 9 feet tall. We'll see what happens though. We are back over to the wheel of NBA teams. Attacking next will be the Pelicans. A lot of free land around the Pelicans, or they can attack the Rockets here. They get free land, picking up Mississippi right there. And that means we are right back over to the wheel. This time we land on the Wizards. Let's spin the arrow and see if they'll attack anybody. And they're attacking the 76ers. As you can see from the lineup screen here, the Wizards have a major height advantage this game. I mean, both Embiid and Lowry shrunk down to under 1 foot. And as you'd imagine, that made it a pretty easy victory for the Wizards, who won 22-7. So big win for the Wizards there. They take control of a lot of land. And we're back to the wheel of NBA teams. This time we land on the Indiana Pacers. A lot of potential teams the Pacers could attack here. And that lands on the Pistons. Looking at the lineups, this is one of the most fair games in terms of the team's heights. They're pretty much evenly matched. While this game did start off pretty close, Siakam took over the game, scoring 14 points and leading the Pacers to a 22-13 win. So the Pacers take over Michigan, and we are right back to the wheel. This time we land on the Trailblazers. Way up here in the Northwest, a lot of the times they get away with not being landed on until the end of the video, but this time they'll be attacking the Jazz. These are 2 of the shortest lineups we've had so far. The Jazz did have John Collins at 9'6", and this helped them a lot. He went off scoring 12 points, but 4'6" Keontae George also scored 7 points, leading the Jazz to a 21-15 win. And the Jazz take over Oregon now, and the next team attacking is going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers. They can either face off against the Wizards or the Pacers or get some free land. I guess they can attack the Raptors too, but that's pointing towards the Pacers. We have another fairly even match in terms of height for the 2 teams here. Out of all the tall players in the game, it was Nembhard at 4'6" doing the best, scoring a whopping 17 points and leading the Pacers to a 22-9 victory. So the Pacers pick up even more land. They're looking like the favorites so far to win this, but obviously there's so many more games. Spinning the wheel again. This time we land on the Wizards. We're getting a lot of the same teams. All right, Wizards can attack the Knicks or the Pacers here, and they get free land. I just gave them New Jersey and Delaware here. And we're going right back over to the wheel. Attacking now is the Houston Rockets. Odds are they will have to attack somebody. They're almost completely surrounded. They're attacking the Spurs. Tough for the Spurs here with Wemby going from 7'4" to 4'7". Dillon Brooks ended up staying at his normal height of 6'6", and he dropped 13 points, leading the Rockets to a 23-15 win. So the Rockets take more of Texas. All they have left is the Mavericks. I think it's going to be pretty hard to beat them though. And back to the wheel. This time we land on the Utah Jazz. Why do we keep getting the same teams? I'm gonna put the spinner right here. I think it can hit all the teams surrounding them, and the Jazz will attack the Lakers. Lakers with a major height advantage this game. They are taller at every position. This resulted in complete dominance by the Lakers. They led the entire game and won 21-6. So the Lakers pick up a lot of land right there, just going from a tiny little spot to probably the biggest on the map. And our next attacking team will will be the Dallas Mavericks. They can either play OKC, the Rockets, or get New Mexico for free. They're going to be attacking the Rockets. This game was decently even in terms of the players' height for both teams. This ended up being the closest game of the video so far. Off Luka's 11 points, the Mavs had a 20-19 lead, and with a game-winning 3 from Kyrie, they won 23-19. So the Mavs have taken control of all of Texas, and the team attacking next will be the OKC Thunder. So we're staying in the same area of the map. Will they be attacking the Mavs here? Yes, they will. But we get to see the Mavs play yet again. Thunder getting really unlucky here. With their heights reversed, they are one of the shortest teams now. They still did decent against the Mavs, but the game was in no way close, with the Mavs winning 22-10. And so the Mavs take control over Oklahoma. Back to the wheel, attacking next is the Chicago Bulls. Two possible teams the Bulls could attack. A lot of free space as well, but they'll be attacking the Bucks. With 3 players under 3 feet tall now, this might be a tough game for the Bucks, and it was a tough game for them. Kobe White dropped 10 points for the Bulls, and they won 22-9. So the Bulls gaining a bit of land right there. And the next attacking team will be the Denver Nuggets. And odds are the Nuggets will get some free land here. They have a small chance to play the Mavs or the Lakers. Where's that pointing to? If we look at the line right there, that is actually pointing to the Mavs. Somehow the arrow barely landed on them. This was another match where the heights were pretty even. The game started off close, but then Jamal Murray started popping off, scoring 11 points. The Nuggets won 21-12. So with that win, I think the Nuggets are the biggest team on the map now, other than the Raptors, because they just have all of Canada. And of course, we are spinning the wheel again. This time we land on the Pelicans. So the Pelicans can either attack the Grizzlies, Nuggets, or get some free land here. It lands on Alabama. So the Pelicans go ahead and get Alabama for free there. And we are right back over to the wheel. And now we land on the Denver Nuggets again. It keeps landing on the same teams. The Nuggets are so big now, though, I don't even know where to put the arrow. They're attacking the Pelicans. Again, these two teams matched up very well. Every position was around the same height, and it resulted in the new closest game of the video. Going back and forth the entire time, the Pelicans had a 22-21 lead. Then Jamal Murray hit the game-winning 3 to give the Nuggets a 24-22 win. And the Nuggets gained even more land with that victory. They got a really weird shape going on here. They need to take control of New Mexico just to fill in this spot. But spinning the wheel yet again, this time we land on the Minnesota Timberwolves. So headed north, the Timberwolves can either play the Bulls, Raptors, or get some free space. And they get free space, picking up North Dakota right there. And we are right back over to the wheel. This time we get the New York Knicks. Few teams the Knicks can play here. Let's hope it actually lands on somebody this time. And there we go, the Knicks are attacking the Raptors. Both these teams not the tallest with their heights reversed. They probably won't be the best teams in this video. And this is before all of the trades have happened in the NBA, so the rosters might be a little different than they are now. But Julius Randle was the tallest player at 8'6", and he ended up scoring 14 points, giving the Knicks a 22-12 win. So the Knicks take control of all of Canada. This just seems to always happen in these videos. One day though, one day, the Raptors, they probably won't win, but maybe one day, I don't know. And we are right back over to the wheel. The next attacking team is the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks almost completely surrounded here other than South Carolina, and they're gonna pick that up. So the Hawks getting lucky there. Just get a free spot, don't have to attack anybody. And we are spinning the wheel yet again. And this time we land on the Sacramento Kings. And they are completely surrounded, so they're either gonna have to attack the Lakers or the Warriors here. And that's closer to the Lakers, so the Kings attack the Lakers. Both these teams are very tall. I think both have a good chance of going far in this Imperialism from whoever wins this matchup. For the Kings, 7'6" Kevin Huerter scored 10 points, but for the Lakers, 9'6" LeBron James did even better, scoring 14 points, leading the Lakers to a 22-19 win. So the Lakers pick up a bit of Northern California. Now they completely surround the Warriors. If the Warriors want a chance at winning, they're gonna have to go through the Lakers, or if another team beats the Lakers. But the next team that will be attacking are the New York Knicks again. The New York Knicks are so big though, I don't know where to put the arrow. I'm just gonna put it here and let's see where it lands. Hopefully it does attack somebody. Points north. There's nobody north, so we'll spin it again. And this time it lands on the Pacers, so the Knicks attack the Pacers. Pacers with a major height advantage here, especially with their center being 10 feet taller than the Knicks. And this helped them a lot. Miles Turner scored 8 points and led the Pacers to a 21-10 win. And just like that, the Pacers Pacers have taken all of Canada now, and half the teams are gone now. We're down to only 15 teams remaining. Attacking next will be the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies can attack the Nuggets or Hawks here or get some free space. They get free space, taking control of Kentucky right there, which means we are right back over the wheel, still with 15 teams. And now we land on the Phoenix Suns. Spinning the arrow for the Suns. Will they attack somebody? Nope. They pick up New Mexico. Nice free pickup for the Suns there, but now there's no free space over here anymore. And we are right back over to the wheel. Spinning again. We got the Pacers yet again. The Pacers have so much land, I don't know where to put the arrow. I'm just going to put it on their logo here. And hopefully they face off against somebody. And they will. They attack the Grizzlies. Other than Jaren Jackson at 10'6", the Grizzlies are pretty small. Despite this, they kept the game close to the start till Halliburton popped off, scoring 11 points, giving the Pacers a 21-14 win. So the Pacers gain even more land right there. They are just massive at this point. Because of Canada, they're the biggest team on the map. But if you don't include all of Canada, I think the Nuggets are the biggest team still. But over half of the teams have been eliminated. And attacking next is the Clippers. And the Clippers can either face off against the Lakers or the Suns. And it is still barely pointing to the Lakers here, so the Clippers attack Lakers. Lakers definitely have the height advantage here. Another matchup where the center is 10 feet taller than the opposing team's center. Despite this, AD only scored 6 points, but the Lakers dummied the Clippers, winning 22-4. I believe it's the largest win of the video so far. And the Lakers take the rest of Southern California. And of course, we're back to the wheel. Next attacking is the Chicago Bulls. I'm going to put the arrow in the north here so they either attack the Timberwolves or Pacers. Bulls are attacking the Pacers. Back to a matchup where the heights of the two teams are pretty equal. Despite this, the Bulls absolutely torched the Pacers. The game was never close at all. With 14 from Vucevic, the Bulls won 21-8. So with that win, now the Bulls control most of the map. I actually forgot to give them parts of Canada still, so let me go ahead and give them all that right there. There we go. And the next attacking team is going to be the Brooklyn Nets, who we have not landed on yet. They can either play the Wizards or the Bulls. If it points north, they'll play the Bulls. If it points west, they'll play the Wizards. But let's see which direction it goes. I guess they'll play the Wizards. The Wizards might be the tallest team in the NBA now, and they dominated the game against the Nets. Koulibaly scored 10 points to lead them to a 21-11 win. So the Wizards pick up a tiny bit of land right there, but I'm calling it now. I think they're going to win. They're just so tall. And a lot of 2K is just how tall you are, especially when you're like 10 feet tall. That really helps. And the next team that will be on the attack is the Atlanta Hawks. Few teams that they could attack here, and it is going to land barely on the Bulls. Hawks attack the Bulls. Other than Trae Young being 1 foot tall, this match was pretty even, but since Trae Young was so short, he couldn't get back on defense in time, so the game was pretty much a 5v4, and that helped the Bulls win 22-16. So the Bulls get even bigger with that win. They're just taking over the map right now, and we are down to our final 10 teams now. Attacking next will be the Lakers. Put the arrow right here, give it a spin, and hopefully they attack somebody. They land on a free spot. So the Lakers pick up Wyoming right there, and that means we are right back over to the wheel. Get a new team. Let's see a team we haven't seen yet. The Wizards, we've seen them. Now the only team the Wizards can attack is the Bulls, but they also have a lot of free space around them, and that's barely pointing to the free space. So the Wizards pick up West Virginia, and we're back to the wheel, of course. This time we get the Denver Nuggets. Let's spin this thing. Let's find out what happens. They're going to be attacking the Suns. Nuggets definitely with the height advantage in this game. Despite this, the Suns did keep the game close, but in the end, 4'6" Jamal Murray scored 15 points to give the Nuggets a 21-15 victory. So the Nuggets pick up even more land there. Nuggets, Lakers, Bulls looking like the three best teams in this video. But we haven't seen the Warriors, Heat, Magic, Celtics, or Timberwolves play yet, so I don't know how good they'll be. But of course we are back to the wheel, and the next attacking team will be the Wizards yet again. Again, they're either playing the Bulls or they get a free spot. They're attacking the Bulls, and whoever wins this game is going to get Virginia as well, since there's no other teams here. Another even matchup here in terms of height, and earlier in the video I said the Wizards were going to win it all. Well, I was completely wrong. They got steamrolled by the Bulls, who won 23-13. So the Bulls take over the Wizards' land. It was a mistake even thinking that the Wizards could win this. They are quite possibly the worst 2K team ever. But we are right back over to the wheel. This time we land on the Nuggets. How have we not? There's so many teams we haven't landed on yet. Where do I even put the arrow for the Nuggets? Down here, they can Magic, Bulls, or Lakers. They're attacking the Lakers. Whoever wins this game is going to have a lot of land. They might actually have more than the Bulls, but they do have all of Canada, so that's a lot. We got ourselves another fair height matchup here. Every player matches up evenly. I thought this game was going to be a lot closer than it was, but the Nuggets led all game till near the end, and the Lakers made a comeback within 2 points. Unfortunately for them, the Nuggets scored the next possession to win 22-18. So big pickup of land for the Nuggets there. I think they're the biggest team on the map now. Them and the Bulls are huge, and then all the other teams haven't even played yet. But let's see if we will land on one of them on this wheel spin. There we go. We get the Golden State Warriors, and of course, they are completely surrounded by the Nuggets, so the Warriors have to attack the Nuggets. Nuggets have the height advantage in this matchup. With the Warriors' three-point shooting, they were able to keep the game kind of close, but not close enough. The Nuggets won 21-15. All right, so the Nuggets take the rest of the West Coast. I guess the Bulls are still technically on the West Coast, just in Canada. We do not have many teams remaining here. Let's see who we will land on next. It's going to be the Timberwolves. Obviously, there's only one team the Timberwolves can actually attack, but they can still get some free space here, and they do. So the Timberwolves take Montana there. For a team that hasn't played a game yet, they're doing pretty good. And then we're just going to spin the wheel yet again, obviously. This time, we get the Boston Celtics. Celtics, another team where they can only attack the Bulls, but there's a lot of free space around them too. And they get a free spot. I believe that is New Hampshire they get. I don't know my US states. I'm Canadian. But that means we are right back over to the wheel. And this time, we get the Timberwolves yet again. The Timberwolves can attack the Nuggets as well as the Bulls now. And the Timberwolves are attacking the Bulls. Jaden McDaniels is the only tall person on the Timberwolves now. Everyone else on the team is under 5 feet tall, and they got absolutely smoked by the Bulls. They never stood a chance, and in the end, the Bulls won 21-2, the biggest victory of the video. So even more land for the Bulls there. That was just an easy win for them. And we are down to only 5 teams remaining now. The next attacking team will be the Chicago Bulls. At this point, I don't even know where to put the arrow. Like, I think down here, that way they either get the Nuggets or the Magic. I mean, there's a slight chance it points at the Celtics, but the Bulls are going to be attacking the Nuggets. Our 2 biggest teams, the 2 best teams so far in this video, and one of them is going to get eliminated right here, and whoever wins is also going to get all this land as well, because there's no other teams there. These 2 teams match up great in height, and it should just come down to whichever team is better. And you would think that would be the Nuggets, but with the help of Josh Giddey, the Bulls put up a great fight. Such a great fight that Zach LaVine scored 13 points, and the Bulls won 22-20. Well, it looks like the Bulls are just better than the Nuggets. They have taken over pretty much the entire map now. We still got the Magic, Heat, and Celtics, though, who have yet to play. But the next team that will be attacking is the Miami Heat. And being in South Florida, there is only one way they can attack. That is north against the Magic. Both these teams are very tall. The Magic have 3 players over 10 feet tall, and I think they're actually the tallest team in the entire video. And of course, that helped them a lot during the game, winning easily 21-11. All right, so the Magic take over Florida. We are down to only 3 teams remaining now. We still haven't seen the Celtics play, but let's see who attacks next. We are going to get the Boston Celtics. And obviously there's still some states surrounding the Celtics, but we're down to only 3 teams, so they're gonna have to attack the Bulls. Otherwise, they're just not gonna get anywhere. The Celtics are the last team we haven't seen yet, and they are not tall at all, but being NBA champs, they still put up a good fight, keeping it very close throughout the game. But in the end, their skill wasn't enough, and the Bulls won 21-16. So we are down to our final 2 teams. I mean, the Bulls pretty much have all of the US and Canada. The Magic just have Florida. But being the tallest team in the game with their heights reversed, the Magic have a really good chance of taking over the rest of the US. And we have to spin the wheel one more time to see which team's going to be attacking. Whichever team it lands on, they'll be attacking the other team. And it is going to land on the Orlando Magic. So the Magic attack the Bulls for the final game. All right, so here are the two final teams in the lineups. The Magic obviously have the height advantage here with 3 players over 10 feet tall. They're pretty overpowered, but the Bulls have won like 10 games, so I don't know. Let's see if they can finally be stopped. Franz Wagner out to Banchero from 3. That's a bucket, only a 2-pointer. I mean, he's so big that his feet were on the line. That happens quite a lot with these tall players. We got Josh Kiddey driving inside, going up with it, and Banchero with the block. I mean, you can't go up against a 10-foot player trying to get a layup. The only player that's bigger on the Bulls is Zach LaVine over Gary Harris. Banchero with an easy layup. I guess Zach LaVine and Jalen Suggs are the same size. Kobe White's a little bigger than Gary Harris, though. Vucevic inside. He gets blocked, gets the ball back, and he misses. He hit his own arm going for the layup. Banchero with the dunk. It's a 6-0 lead for the Magic. They're looking unstoppable here. Zach LaVine from 3. That's a bucket. I mean, that's how they come back. If they can hit some threes, they can win it. Franz Wagner driving. That's a free bucket. Franz Wagner wide open. It's going to be a mid-range shot, and that's 2 points. DeRozan with a nice pump fake, and he gets the bucket to fall. DeMar DeRozan from 3. That's a bucket. Bulls only down by 4 points now. Vucevic from 3. It's only a 2-pointer. I don't even know what that was, but from that distance, that's kind of crazy. Gary Harris from 3. Now he drains the 3-pointer to go up to 19 points. Magic only need 1 more bucket to win. Let's see what the Bulls are going to do. DeRozan pulling up. That's no good. Magic with the chance to win. The Banchero, huge mismatch against Zach LaVine. That's a bucket. And the Magic defeat the Bulls. But the Magic go from only having control of Florida to controlling all of the US and Canada, being our imperialism champs. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this one right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.